Legend immediately going after Ivy Nile.
So much about the greatness that Lash Legend has already accomplished in her career. From setting records at Texas A&M to her foray in the WNBA, and now here at NXT.
Oh, clearly a big size advantage here.
Whoa! Ivy Nile giving up nearly a foot.
Lash Legend is relentless.
Continuing to fire up shots. Oh, man.
The pump kick to Nile. The Legend is taking her sweet time with Ivy Nile.
That's just demoralizing. Nile delivers a series of shots that barely rock Lash Legend, then one big boot wipes out Ivy Nile one more time.
Stomping away at Nile. We talked about how much of an athlete Legend is, and Nile is also a submission specialist. We can't forget about that.
She can attack you from every direction possible.
Oh, shoulders down for Legend.
That was close.
So close. Lash Legend phased a little bit, it seems like, for the first time in this match.
That's what's got to be frustrating if you're in there with Ivy Nile, because you beat on her, you deliver all these high-impact maneuvers, and yet her motor just never seems to completely go out.
Oh, Legend going for the finisher there. Oh!
Maybe it went out there.
Massive clothesline. This one might be over. Legend for the cover, looking to pick up a win. And
the victory here will significantly boost their stock. Oh, NXT.
And Ivy Nile having the wherewithal to get out of the way there, and now Nile trying to go back at Legend. Legend seems a bit impy here.
Oh, that finally Lash Legend taken out for feet.
Running shoulder into Legend.
Danny Enziguri will send Lash Legend into the corner. Here comes Nile.
Oh! The impact to the midsection of Legend.
Oh, no way, no way.
Nile, wow! No quit in Ivy Nile.
You see all the damage that's been inflicted on Nile. Nile just trying to power through it right now.
Trying to hype herself up, and oh, there's that power of Lash Legend. Anytime Nile finds an opening, Legend comes right back.
That'd be extremely frustrating for Ivy Nile.
Legend, what is Legend trying to do here? Whoa! Nile reversing! It's a dragon sleeper, and Legend taps!
That quick! That quick! Wow!
Here is your winner, by submission, Ivy Nile!
Ivy Nile can turn a match on a dime.